Hey YouTubers, Lola Gloriana here with another DIY video, and today we're going to show you how to turn an old pair of your black sneakers into these. So as we all know, it started out here. Okay, so let's get started. My first step in doing this shoe was to put the glitter on the linen parts, which was the front and the back part of the shoe. I used my black glitter, and I didn't really record myself doing it, but I do have a previous video that shows you how to do that technique. And as well, I will show you a small snippet in this video on how I did that technique as well. For my next steps, I use any kind of bag or plastic, as you can see, and I use this to wrap it around the shoe for parts that I don't want to get paint on, as well as tape off the parts that I don't want to get paint on, you know, like the glitter, the Nike sign, things of that nature. And I take my paintbrush and I just flick the paint all over with it. Luckily, the Angelus paint comes with a paintbrush on it. Next, I take my paintbrush and I use my finger and I flick smaller dots onto the shoe because I feel like that makes it blend better. Now, I suggest you do one side, let the paint dry, start on another part, and then come back just to avoid any mistakes. And this is what it looks like when you're done putting on all your colors. Next, what you do is you take your black permanent marker and darken all of your faded areas on your shoe. And it does not have to be perfect because you're going to wind up covering it anyway, but just to make it blend better and give it a better look, I feel like this step is needed. This next technique is to hide wrinkles and wear and tear and things of that nature. You'll need a sharp object like what you just seen in my hand, and the rhinestones that I already have already lay in a straight line, so it makes them pretty easy to place. I would suggest you getting some of those rather than the ones that come separated one by one. And this glue that I have, it dries clear, so don't worry about the white of it. As you can see what I mean? You don't see the wrinkles and you don't see the white wear and tear. You can also find another part of the shoe to do as well, as I did with the tongue part. As you can see, I feel like it makes it look better, seeing as though that's the only rhinestones you're going to have on the shoe. So as you can see here, I've already started filling in another color of glitter on my Nike signs and the check. And here is the small snippet that I said I had of me showing you how to Mod Podge your shoe. If you still need more info, once again, I have a video before this with the actual technique being done, but only for this one, since the parts are more smaller and detailed. As you can see, I'm using my sharp object. Once again, just make sure you clean it off as you go. You should be fine. I use this with multiple projects through just about everything. After allowing the shoe to dry, you guys got to keep in mind to let each part dry as you do it, so that you won't mix the paints with the glitters and the glitters with the paints and so forth. My suggestion to you is to jump back and forth to each shoe. That's what I tend to do to give it time to dry. And even if it still looks wet, don't do it, because you're going to mix your designs. And this finisher that I'm using is Angelus as well, as I mentioned before, and it is amazing. It gives my shoe back its shine, As you can see, the shoe is pretty dull because you know it was worn out, but this is going to make it look practically new again. So you're not just going to put it on the paint, you're going to put it all over. Now that we're done decorating, what you see me doing here is putting a few finishing touches on everything. Now I have a slight hole in this shoe, so I'll be using my other glue that you see me mention at the beginning, which is my Gorilla Glue, and it has a pretty cool nozzle on there, so that way I can get up inside of the hole. Now go inside the shoe with your hand and push it out, and this is going to help you remove the crease that is formed. And voila, here's the finished product. After letting everything dry, I first off want to let you guys know I immediately got compliments on these shoes, and I didn't even make it off of my blog. Because of what's happening in the world right now, everyone doesn't have money to buy new sneakers, but we have all the time to create. So I thought this would be a nice gift to you all. And I hope you enjoyed, and I have so much more in store. Now, if you rather purchase, I do have a website for custom orders. You can send me an email as well. Like and subscribe and stay safe, guys. Bye.